noticed today, I thought to myself, it's funny how before this happened and that we were given the lockdown and told how serious this really is, that everybody would be like, oh, I haven't got time. I just don't have time. Oh, if only I had more time. And I'm like, you've been given that time now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, let's enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Let's love it, because it's like the universe heard and was like, okay, I hear you. You all want more time. We'll give it to you. And so now we're like, okay, so I've got more time. So people that do have their own home and have a garden, do the garden, do the things that you were putting off, that you always moaned about, that you never had the time for.
Yeah. Okay, so hi Lou, do you want to say where you're based?
Hi, I'm Lou. I'm based in Bristol, which is southwest of the UK.
And how long have you guys been in lockdown for?
So this technically would be 7 days.
How are you yourself coping?
What I'm struggling with is not a massive list of things, but one would be missing my friends. I'm a very social person. I'm very tactile, and I haven't been able to have any contact with anyone, and haven't done so for nearly 2 weeks. So that I'm struggling with, because also I don't have a partner, I don't have anyone here with me, so I don't have that any social interaction at all. So that I'm struggling with a bit. And it worries me a little bit, because I'm like, this is still technically early days, how it's going to get like a lot longer. The second thing is, which we took for granted, but the small, like, just nip into the shop, because I'm classed as high risk. Technically, I'm in a vulnerable category due to underlying health issues. So even for me, I can't go out at all, full stop. And it's just little things like, you might run out of milk and be like, oh, now I've got to think, okay, how much milk do I need for the next week to 10 days?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now I've got to rely solely on friends.
Are they all pitching in and helping you?
Yeah, my friends are amazing. Mm-hmm. What I've really noticed is the neighbours. So before, I didn't know the names of my neighbours. I didn't know them. I live in a city. Everyone just gets on and does their own thing. And, yeah, I now know the neighbours' names. I'm about nearly 2 weeks ago, a couple of people in our street created a WhatsApp chat group for people that were struggling, that needed extra help. And I'm part of that. And although I don't interact with it a lot, there's so much activity, whereas so many people are, I'm a teacher, I'm not working now, if you need help with your children, or some people are like, I can do the dog walking, I can take the bins out. And so, and we've all agreed that once all this is sort of over and we're back to a new form of reality and normality, that we're going to do a street party, which never would have happened before.
Yeah.
So there are really lovely positives. And when we went out on Thursday night at 8 p.m. to do the clap for our carers, it was so lovely, because I was just stood outside the front, out of my block, and even the neighbours would shout across the road and say, hi, I'm Jill from number 7, and hi, I'm Jane from number 9, and you would never do that before. So that was really lovely. And although that moment was emotional as well, and we're going to do it every week, it's so lovely now, because now when I walk down the street, I'll be like, hi Jill, hi Mimi.
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, that's lovely.
Are there any other kindnesses coming out of this that you think?
Yeah, the kindness of, well, actually, I live in a flat and I don't have access to a garden. So when I come to the realisation that I couldn't do my running anymore, because I was running quite a lot before this happened.
You were training for the London Marathon?
Yeah, training for the London Marathon. So I was I was gearing up to 20 miles a week. Now I've gone from 20 miles a week to zilch, to nothing.
Yeah.
And so yesterday I went downstairs and knocked on their door and explained the situation, said I'm at high risk, I said, can I access your garden just for fresh air, just for a little bit every day? Of course you can use the garden, like that's no problem at all. And they even went as far as to say, well, if you can't get to the shop and you really need something, let us know and we'll go and get it for you. And
that's lovely.
yeah, it's nice. Like it restores your faith in humanity that there are kind people in this world.
So do you think it's going to fundamentally change the world for the better or for the worse?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that it would be positives mostly. For example, like already we are seeing how, Mother Nature, she's healing, the weather's improving. It just feels like it's more harmonious in the air.
Yeah.
And when I did go outside, when I breathe in, I feel like the air is cleaner. I really hope that we don't lose the talking to each other part, that we don't hide back in our caves and in our homes and go revert back to not talking to each other again. I hope that still remains.
Yeah.
I struggled last week with all of a sudden the lack of routine.
Yes.
So this week I've come into a new mindset today, set my alarm, we'll get up at the same time, we'll attempt to do a class at the same time. I have my lunch at the same time today, finish work at the same time today to keep that regularity with me.
Yeah.
And that, again, that's going to help with my coping.
Yeah.
And I think as the weeks go by, because it will be weeks and months, it will be, I've accepted that, that as time goes on, I might find a new hobby. I don't know what that is yet. Whether that be, I don't know yet. But I'm trying not to overthink too much and allow myself to be okay with today. So today I had a shower, I washed my hair, I put my makeup on, I kind of got myself in work mode, ready for work, did the conference calls that I needed to do and the work that I needed to do. And then tonight I'll be like, right, okay, well, what can I do tonight? Like I would in what we did before.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to have some of regularity, but also, I don't know about you, but I was really overwhelmed last week because all of a sudden everybody's like doing this online, doing that online, doing this online, and all these virtual meeting rooms and all these, and I'm just like, oh my god, there's just too much. I got freaked out. Like I wasn't in my routine early enough, and I thought, no, it's okay. Like do it at your own pace, just chill, and find a different groove, a different rhythm. I saw someone on social media say, oh, everybody's done this and that and this and that, and all I've done is lounge around. And I'm like, but that's fine too. Lounge around for a bit, have a bit of rest. The type of person that I am, I do try to look at the positives. I do try to look at the silver linings.
Yeah.
And some days it's harder than others.
Yeah.
But I do think a lot of good will come from it. And I really have faith in that we will be all right. We will be fine.
Yeah.
Top three.
Number
tips. 1.
Yeah.
Number 1, eat healthy. Start cooking from fresh and enjoy the food that you cook.
Yeah.
Number 2, exercise. Get out once a day if you can. If you're high risk like me, do an exercise online, whether it be YouTube, Instagram. Do something, do some form of movement, because that will get the endorphins kicking in your brain.
Yeah.
And 3rd, meditate. Now, people don't like meditating, but I can't recommend it highly enough. You can find loads of apps, you can listen to some relaxing music, even if it's just 3 minutes a day, but make sure you do it every day. And I would say that will help you manage, because meditation calms your nervous system. So calm your nervous system, it will stop you from panicking or worrying or overthinking, and it will help you manage the whole situation a lot better than you realise.
Awesome, thank you so much. Thanks for talking to us.
Feels like a month of Sundays, this holiday at home with you and my TV. And oh my God, I miss the seaside and the hustling and bustling of workmen in the street. So I'll sit on my settee and pray to God this lonely quarantine puts the love back in, the lovelessness and hope inside a dream.